Some coincidences are so impossible, they make you question whether luck, fate, or something stranger is at work. History is full of moments that defy logic, events so perfectly timed, so mathematically unlikely they feel almost scripted. These stories aren't myths or exaggerations. They're real events witnessed, recorded, and remembered because they make us wonder whether coincidence is ever truly random. Here are 10 of the most shocking coincidences in history. Number 10. The Lincoln-Kennedy coincidence chain. Two presidents, a century apart, linked by eerie similarities. Both were elected in a year ending in 60. Both were succeeded by men named Johnson. Both were shot on a Friday. Both in the head. Both in the presence of their wives. Even their assassins, Booth and Oswald, have 15 letters in their names. Historians call it ordinary probability. Most people call it chilling. Number 9. Violet Jessup, the woman who survived 3 ship disasters. Some people have bad luck. Violet Jessup had impossible luck. She survived the sinking of the Titanic, the bombing of its sister ship Britannic, and even an earlier collision involving the Olympic. 3 near-death maritime disasters, all on related ships, and she lived to tell every tale. Number 8. The Curse of the Pharaoh's Visitors. After King Tut's tomb was opened, several members of the excavation team died under strange circumstances. While scientists say illness and paranoia played a role, the cluster of sudden deaths that followed the discovery fueled a century of stories about ancient curses and eerie coincidences. Number 7. The Separated Twins with Identical Lives. Twin brothers adopted by different families grew up unaware of each other's existence, yet their lives unfolded almost identically. Both married women named Linda. Both had dogs named Toy. Both became firefighters. When they finally reunited as adults, the similarities were so precise that researchers still use their case to study fate versus genetics. Number 6. The men hit by the same taxi twice. In Bermuda, 2 brothers died in nearly identical accidents, almost a year apart, struck by the same taxi, driven by the same driver, carrying the same passenger, at the same intersection. Even the timing of the accidents was almost identical. The odds, practically impossible. Number 5. 2 strangers meeting who looked exactly alike. A traveler boarding a plane sat next to a man who looked uncannily like him. Same face, same build, even similar clothing. Passengers joked they were twins. When they posted a photo online, thousands thought it was fake, but it wasn't. The 2 were completely unrelated, living identical lives until that moment. Number 4. A novel that predicted a real shipwreck. In 1898, author Morgan Robertson wrote a novel about a massive ocean liner that struck an iceberg and sank. The ship's name in the story? Titan. 14 years later, the Titanic disaster occurred, almost exactly as the book described. The size, speed, passenger count, even the lack of lifeboats matched eerily well. Number 3. The bullet that killed its shooter. Henry Ziegland escaped death in 1883 when a bullet fired at him by a heartbroken lover's brother grazed his face and lodged deep inside a tree. Believing he had cheated fate, Ziegland went on with his life. 20 years later, he tried to remove the same tree with dynamite, and the explosion sent the forgotten bullet flying straight into him, killing him instantly. A bullet he escaped in his youth came back for him decades later. Number 2. The Identical Lives of King Umberto and his look-alike. King Umberto of Italy met a restaurant owner who looked exactly like him. Same face, same beard, same age. They were born on the same day, married women with the same name, and both had a son named Vittorio. The next day, both men died, the owner in a shooting accident, and the king soon after in a political assassination. Number 1. Mark Twain and Halley's Comet. Mark Twain was born in 1835, the year Halley's comet passed Earth, and he predicted he would go out with it too. In 1910, as the comet returned, Twain died exactly as he foretold. One of literature's greatest minds tied his own life to the rhythm of the universe in a coincidence too strange to ignore. Coincidence or fate? Luck or something we can't explain? These stories remind us that life sometimes follows patterns we don't yet understand. Which coincidence shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries every week.